Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Joe. What's happening?
Yes, we can hear you.
What's going on?
Joe Davis. Y'all, I need some peanut butter.
I just like the gift I gave you.
Hey, Dr. Milliken, I spoke with David Hickman today, and I relayed your message to him, and he told me to let you know that the next contest is his.
I'm gonna win. You know, I slept on that one. I really wasn't on the phone when you said the contest. So these Negroes kept it from me. That's okay though. That's okay.
You did come
I bet your dollar I'm gonna sleep on the next one. And Dr. Milliken, I'm gonna get a loan from Dr. Milliken, so she'll be sure to tell me. Well, it's all right. Tell Hickman and Doctor it's okay.
All right, outstanding, outstanding. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, go ahead and put in a chat.
Hi, Charles.
Go ahead and put in a chat where you're from. We're going to get started momentarily. All right. Katrina Rochelle, Angela, saying where you're from, where you're representing. We have where you got Charles, where you from. West side of Chicago on the house. Must be off of Pulaski Road. From the south side, Katrina. Stefan, where you from? No, not Pulaski Road. All right, we got Oakland in the house. Let me mute everyone out. Let's see. And then, as I said before, we will go ahead and get started shortly here. And we have some great things coming up for you. Hey, you know what? I'll tell that joke offline, Joe. I spoke with somebody from Oakland today, and they said, "Yeah, I don't do LA. I'm from the Bay." So I said, "There's only one way to know if you're from Oakland." She said, "How?" I said, "Well, what's your favorite word?" Joe will catch that one. Ivan James, welcome to the webinar, the AC Green Show webinar. Welcome. Where you from? Please put in the comments where you're from. We have none other than Mr. AC Green on the webinar. AC, I have you unmuted. Say hi to everybody. I think AC is muted out. All right, so we'll wait for him to unmute himself. Say it again, AC.
Unmute myself.
There you go. You're unmuted now.
There it is.
There you go. So
hey, everybody.
Yeah. That's the man with the master plan that started Hair Shipment and gave me the vision, and I'm taking it to the next level. So without
Let's see, what is
Mr. AC Green, this doesn't work.
I got my hand over there. All right, hold on. I got it. Here we go. Hello, everybody.
All right, I see we have Kimbrough from the South Side, Rochelle from the South Side. She said Morgan Park. We got the ATL in the house. All right, all right, all right. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So listen, guys, we're going to get started on time here, okay? And I want to start by introducing myself. My name is Chase Harris, president of hairshipment.com. And what we are doing with Hair Shipment and with the AC Green Show Hair Project, we are revolutionizing who makes the profit in the hair industry. Let me say that again. We are revolutionizing who makes the profit in the hair industry. And by the end of this webinar, not only will you understand why, you will appreciate why, and you will see firsthand how the hair project can be of a great benefit for you. Hey, Virgie, I haven't seen that beautiful face in a long time. Shout out to Virgie Holiday. That's my girl right there. She's been rocking with the AC Green Show for so long, so long. Thanks, Virgie, for jumping on. Introduce the co-owner of Hair Shipment, Mr. AC Green, who has been a great mentor to myself, and I would like to say a bridge builder who continues to give people like myself opportunities to create companies out of thin air that can help all of us. All right. So that is, again, without Brother AC Green, none of you all on this call, Hair Shipment doesn't exist. Those of you that are making thousands of dollars every month, it doesn't happen. All right. So before I turn it over to AC Green, I want to pose this question to you guys. What does building wealth and legacy mean to you, especially in today's time? All right. So I want you to sit and think about that. What does building wealth and
Names, and I see the people I can see. So until Chase comes back, you all good evening. Right now, I'm at a place in Chicago. There is an event that a young lady started called the Kingmaker, and she invited me, a few people, to an exclusive showing of her new business model. So
I'm back, AC.
Wanting to be a part of. You're back? Okay,
Yeah, I'm back.
I was just doing a little soliloquy while we were waiting on you. But
Yeah, yeah. You know how Xfinity is in the south suburbs. But no, so so what we're gonna do, like I said before, I want all of you all to think about what does wealth and legacy look like for you, especially now in this climate, right, where things are very uncertain. There are no guarantees. The government cannot save you. They will not save you because they do not care. So what are you going to do to take you and the future generations to the next level for your particular family? So I want you to think about that as you hear Brother AC Green speak. So AC, I'm turning it over to you.
All right, and we have this recorded, right? Those who are not on, they can see it later.
This is recorded, yes.
Okay, everybody. How you doing? I'm AC Green. Some of you all I have met, and those who I have not met, I'm looking forward to meeting you one day. And I want us to do and really getting information to others so that they can empower themselves. So let me say it like this. I'm a straight shooter. So I don't know how understanding you are about politics. I am a student of it, and being in Chicago where politics is like, running water. I grew up in and around politics. Come November 4th, everybody who's loving on Black folks right now, all the Black Lives Matters, the white folks, powerful folks, everybody, right? These politicians are going to drop us off right where they picked us up. I want you to hear me just like I'm saying. And if you haven't taken advantage of your PPP money, your money, and done the right thing with your money, I'm telling you right now, that's going all in, all of it. If you're a part of a church and been a part of a Black church, you know right now you can't go into your church. But when you were in your church, the politicians will come the time that they came, and then you wouldn't see them again for 4 more years. Well, they can't get to church right now, so they got to do other way. So they give you stimulus out wherever they can give you. They give you PPP wherever they can get. And black folks ain't broke today. They can say something else, but they ain't broke because they get money. We ain't never got money like this for free. But come November 4th, the day after the election, you get a stream of income that you can control, that is attached to what you can do with your own efforts. The world has changed, Valley. It's not changed. It has changed. Technology is going to replace human beings at a high level. You haven't even seen the beginning of that. Once this election is over, they're going to usher in a brand new day. I don't know if you've heard this, but today, J.P. Morgan Chase has instructed or ordered all of their traders, their senior traders, to restaff those offices to work. You're starting to see the beginning of what's going to end on November 3rd. They're going to go right, it's going to start all over again. Be different. We're in the talent age right now. So it's no more industrial revolution and computer age and what it is going to be in technology, but we're in the talent age. So it's really going to be how much you advocate. If you don't have the resources, it means nothing. If you cannot control your own destiny and your own fate, if you can't create economic wealth for your family, it means nothing. So what we have to do is prepare ourselves to be able to work from home and then have our own online business. This industry, the hair industry, is very impactful. 6 years ago, I was approached by those who would see the AC Green Show. We have about 1.3 to 1.8 cumulative listeners over a week's time. Largest market in America. So I was really like courted by and many others to be sponsors of the radio show. But what the Chinese and those who own and control I don't know if you know, the Chinese control the hair industry. They own and control it. The Koreans buy from the Chinese. The Chinese are the only ones with even if it's in Africa, guess who owns the factory? The Chinese. The Africans don't. Even in India, where the hair comes off in rituals, the Indian factory, the Chinese own the factory. And they flew me over to China, and they had me meet with the communist government and all of that tour took me there. Because here's a black man with 1.8 million listeners, and he owns and controls the radio show. So nobody can tell me what to say on the radio show. I can say what I want. If I want to empower my people, I empower my people. It's a free voice. So I'm not held hostage by anybody. And what I chose to do is not to go and take what they offered me and to go and set up places where I can sell bundles of hair myself. I said there are 42 million black people in this country. I want to empower every one of them if I can. If I can do it, I want to do that. Since we're buying the hair anyway, I want us to sell this hair to each other and let us make that money. It makes no sense and listen, this is no love or no hate against the Korean family or the Arab families. I just happen to love myself. And because I love myself, I love my people. And since we are the purchasers of this hair at such large numbers, why can't we sell this to our cousins and our family and our sisters and our mothers? Why can't we do this? Why can't we control this? And that's what we have been doing for 6 years. And now that this shutdown has happened in the pandemic, it is the perfect timing to create your own online business and really do some great work with not only helping your family, but helping yourself. Hold on, I think my phone, there it is, okay. We have to create generational wealth with your family. Here's a business that you can do that you don't have to worry about, stockpiling, hair if you don't want to. Chase has all the ways to cover all of that. What we want to make sure you do is get into a business that has every way you can make at least 6 figures with the business. Hair is a very mover. I know Ms. Mosley knows everything I'm saying. Hair moves you all. You just don't know. We did an event in Chicago 2 years ago. Actually, when we started doing it because we wanted to have people come in and buy the hair at low cost. This way they can see how low cost they can purchase the hair, and then they can resell the hair. My mother was a stylist years. My sister was a stylist for years. I understood about hair, but I didn't understand about the sale of hair until we did the expos. When you see women who were waiting in line, we had so many people in line. It was amazing. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But when you see pregnant women willing to forego their birth, the birth of them, to wait in a line to get some hair, I didn't need to see no more. One lady, we had to call the ambulance for her so she could go to the hospital. We had her hair sent there to the hospital. When I saw that with my own eyes, I understood then the commodity that we really controlled, but only we were consumers of this product. My goal now, and Chase's goal obviously, is to make sure that more of our people get what the Arabs and what the Koreans already get. If they can pull billions of dollars out of our community in over 30 years do this, now their families don't even want to get in the hair. They're ready to do something else. The Arabs are coming hard, but the Koreans are moving their way out of it. You know why? Because their kids don't want to do it. Because why would your kids need to do it when they have already made millions and billions of dollars because of what African Americans have done for them? I'm tired of our people being the pawns for everybody else, and then we end up getting crumbs off the table. So we made the deal with the overseas manufacturers. Now we are getting the pricing that can really help everybody else do what they need to do. We need to go after this, you all, like it's the only thing we understand. And then let's do our other things. There may be some dreams you have, some hopes you have, some aspirations that you have. But make sure you put this as one of the tools in your belt because it makes sense. When something is striking hot, go get it right then. And then with your endurance, the faith that you already hold, go make this work for yourself. Chase has all the tricks and the triggers how to make it work. What I have is I have tons of information and inspiration, and I want to give you that anytime that I can. I just want our people to do well. Now, if there are people on the call, there are people that will see this video that are not Black, but don't get confused and don't get upset when I talk Black, because I'm going to help my people because I'm obligated to help my people. We have been disenfranchised at a high level. It's time for us to seek and go after the rewards because I have so much to help so many other people. Now we got to get this back, you all. We don't ever get reparations. We're going to get our own reparations. And this is one of them right here.
Well, that was one hell of a speech, AC. Thank you. And everything you said was so true. One thing about when AC speak, I hate when I have to go after him. I don't even know what to say. But no, that was well said. And to pick up on what AC is talking about, let me give you guys some numbers so that you can really visualize what we're talking about. The hair industry. Matter of fact, let's do this. Our community spends over $10 billion a year on hair extensions and wigs. Let me say that again. I did not say 10 million. I said $10 billion. All right. So let me explain what that means. If we're spending $10 billion a year for the past 30 years, where are all of the African-American millionaires? Because we control 70%, over 70% of the market. So if we control on the consumer side over 70% of the market, don't you think over 70% of the profit should be in our pockets? That's what I mean by revolutionizing who makes the profit in this industry. So let me be very clear. This is not us trying to convince you to purchase and sell some mystical green tea that's going to make you lose weight, and you have to convince your auntie that this is the best coffee in the world. No, this is not that at all. Let me explain what this is. You know women right now that are already purchasing and wearing hair extensions. So you already have a customer base. All you have to do is go outside. Go outside and go to Walmart, Walgreens, Myers, Sam's Club. I guarantee you, you'll see at least 10 women that wear hair extensions. Huffington Post actually did a study. 6 out of 10 African-American women wear wigs, hair extensions, or braids. 6 out of 10. So customers are everywhere. Your clientele is everywhere. This is a booming business. And let me tell you, before I introduce our panelists, why this is a very, and I mean very important time right now, not only for us as a community, but for the hair industry itself. Okay. Now, most of you probably have never heard of the Korean Alliance, or why over 95% of all beauty supply stores are owned by Koreans in our neighborhoods, of course, right? But owned by them. This is because over 40 years ago, they had an embargo agreement that basically stated they were the only ones that can import hair for a specific amount of time. During that time, they instituted beauty supply stores all over the nation in our neighborhoods. All right? That's what happened. Number two, in order for you to get hair at a wholesale price, in order for you to make profit, you need to be ordering $60,000, $80,000, $90,000 a month from China. All right, China don't deal with the, oh, I have $5,000. What can you give me? You're not even going to get in the factory. All right. So we've basically have been locked out of the profit side until now, because AC made the deal with the overseas manufacturers because they courted him. This is very important for you to understand. All right. Please understand that we are the ones that even created the hair industry with Madam C.J. Walker and Miss Anne Marie from St. Louis. We created the industry. I think it's time for us to take it back. That's our money, over $10 billion a year that we don't receive. Let me ask you this, for all of you all that have shopped at beauty supply stores just over the years, how much have they invested in you and your community? Have they helped you start any businesses? Have they even helped fix the doorknob in your church? Scholarships for children, have they done any of that? No, because it's merely transactional. They could care less about you. All they want is your money. This is why they follow you around in the beauty supply store in the first place. They want your money, but we got to make sure you don't steal from us, right? So I want you to think about these things. It is our ancestral responsibility to take this industry back and to set up wealth for ourselves and set up wealth for the future generations. All right, so we're talking about you being in business for yourself, not by yourself. We're not saying, hey, come to us, buy some hair, you go sell it, figure it out. We have an entire training program to show you how to set up the business, how to get your website up and running. We're going to even teach you sales about hair. And trust me, it's not that complicated, guys, because the women that you know already want the hair, so you don't have to explain hair to them. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. So with that being said, I want to introduce our 4 panelists that are having a lot of success with the Hair Project and hairshipment.com, and you're going to hear straight from them. You're going to hear straight from them. First, I want to introduce Dr. Rosie Milliken, who is officially the unofficial mayor of South Central Los Angeles. All right. I want to introduce Miss Doris Mosley. I call her, that's my mama Mosley right there. And let me tell you why. When I first met Doris, she said something to me that shook my foundation. She told me that she had been waiting 40 years to meet me. And I didn't catch it at first. I said, what do you mean? She said, I've been waiting 40 years to meet you because I've watched the Koreans make millions of dollars in our community and we didn't get a dime. She's been a hairstylist for over 45 years, you guys, in Los Angeles. She's very well known in Los Angeles. If you are a hairstylist in LA, you know Doris Mosley. So she has seen it all. Her kids work in Hollywood. All right, she has seen it firsthand. Brother David Hickman out of Chicago, Illinois. All right, David gets it, and he's working this thing. And when I say working it, I mean working it. Last but not least, Mr. Joe Davis out of the Bay Area, Oakland, California. One thing that I love about Joe Davis has done multiple network marketing companies. And for the record, this is not a network marketing company, but he's seen what Hair Shipment was doing, and it was a no-brainer. And now he's making money hand over foot. All right, so with that being said, I want to pose the first question to Mrs. Rosie Milliken. All right, so Dr. Milliken, what does wealth building mean to you? You all should know she's actually a senior estate planner, which is great. So this is a beautiful question for her. What does wealth building, oh, first of all, I guess I need to unmute you. So let me unmute you. All right, Dr. Rosie, you should be able to unmute yourself. All right.
Okay, wealth building
Yes.
means to me to be able to leave assets, not liability, not bills, not debt, leave assets for your family. I believe that it is certainly time that our children, when they're ushered into the world, they should not have to come into the, too many African Americans are born in the basement, coming in with nothing. I think they should at least have a seat on the floor, because until we own wealth, we will not be counted in this country. We can trace back to slavery, when our people first came here. They had no power, they had no voice if they didn't own something. If they didn't, and even when they got in position where they did own a little real estate, then they created, well, you got some real estate, but you didn't pay your taxes, old taxes. So it is so important for us to leave wealth so we can build on that, so we can be free, so we can be the Mr. A.C. Green, to have our own show that we can say what we want to and do what we want to do. In other words, wealth means being able to be free and to give your children an opportunity to never be beggars in America.
Outstanding. Dr. Rosie, let me follow up with this question. You're not a hairstylist, correct?
No, I'm not.
What made you, with all the success that you have had, because you own multiple companies, what made you look at the opportunity with the AC Green Show Hair Project and hairshipment.com and say, you know what, I'm going to do this business? What made you say, this makes sense?
Well, it made sense to me, as you know, I've had people ask me, they go, Doc, I didn't know you were in the hair business. I have to say to them, I am not in the hair business, but I happen to be in money business. And the hair just happens to be a vehicle that can take me to a higher economic status. And the other reason is money, it's not enough just for me to do well. I saw this as an opportunity to help other people. I'm an estate planner, a seasoned, not just I'm a seasoned estate planner. And I do very well in my business. I am a publisher. I'm the largest African-American female publisher in the nation. But this was an opportunity for me to empower other people, because I get them and make them a publisher. I couldn't make them an estate planner, but this gave me an opportunity to bring along people that I know into the line of wealth. I think it's time that we not only try to make enough money just for us and our family. I want to be able to stand in the gap. I want to be the Josephs of my family and for the community. So my love for helping our people rise up, and this was a vehicle to do it. It doesn't take a degree. It doesn't take you being in the hair business. All it takes for you to recognize the opportunity because you know you're in a promising business when you don't have to coach people to buy your product. You know you're in a promising business when most people want what you have. And you know you're in a promising business when every age group, every gender, every race, creed, and color want what you have. You know you're in the right business when people buy what you have, regardless of the economy. And I don't care how low the economy goes, folks, people going to buy hair.
This is the truth. And to follow up on what Dr. Milliken just said, for those of you that don't know, during the recession in 2008, the hair industry grew by over 45%. So like she said, what does that tell you? I don't care what's going on in the world. People can lose their houses. They can lose their jobs. COVID could happen. Ebola could break out. But let me tell you something about Black women. I've been knowing Black women a long time. I dated a lot of them. They're going to get their hair done. You can believe that. Some of y'all on this call been going against the regulations and getting your hair done in the basement. I know you have, because that's how we roll. Okay, so we need to take that same tenacity and apply that to business. Let's stop being a consumer. Let's move into ownership. So thank you, Dr. Rosie, for answering that question. I want to pose the next question to Mama Doris Mosley. Go ahead and unmute yourself, Mama Doris Mosley. I think there you go.
I'm unmuted.
There you go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So what I want to ask you, Ms. Mosley, is this. Briefly share a little bit about yourself and how you got started in the hair industry and why you knew Hair Shipment was the company that was going to change who makes the profit in this industry.
Wow, just great evening to each and every one of you guys on the line tonight. Of course, time is of importance, so I'm not going to hold you with my answer long, and it's something that you can't get back. It's time. Well, I've been in this industry, this October will be 46 years, and for the longest, I really wanted to do this, to sell hair, but I have gotten spooked so many times, so I just left it alone and let customers bring in their own hair. But I knew I was missing part of the financial part of this industry because so many people, as Dr. Milliken said, so many people are wearing hair. So when I was invited to the call by Joe Davis, I got on the call that evening and I heard Chase. And you know how you do a presentation and at some point you really listen, you're not hearing anymore, because it's different between hearing and listening, you guys. I started listening to what he was saying and I was saying, Chase, hurry up and finish. I'm ready to sign up because I've been waiting on this opportunity and waiting from two brothers out of Chicago, two brothers that look like me. I said, this cannot be the real story. So he kept talking, and when he got off that phone, I was ready to, I told Joe, put me in the game because now I'm ready. And it wasn't too late. I didn't feel like it was too late. As long as you're in it, then you can win it. So I said, I know I can do this. And I just started sharing it with people and telling them about it and telling them that we have now the opportunity to get back this 10 billion, some of this $10 billion, because I felt we had just got not peanuts, but not even a hull of the peanut. We got that little brown stuff that you brush off the peanut. That's what we've been getting. And now it's time for us to take back, get the peanut, and just enjoy life. And I am so grateful to Chase and AC for recognizing the fact that how much money we as an industry was missing. And we now got that piece of the pie that we can bring back into our doors and, like Doc said, leave a legacy for our children and not a lot of heartaches, bills, and they wish they can bring us back. So now let's get busy. I mean, I'm ready. I stay ready, but I'm just excited about this, and it's not too late.
Outstanding, outstanding. And again, for those of you that did not catch the first part, she has been a hairstylist for over 40. This will be the 46th year. So you can imagine how much she has seen in this industry. All right, so I want to pose my next question to David Hickman out of Chicago. David, go ahead and unmute yourself. You should have, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful. So the question that I have for David Hickman, how has selling hair changed your life?
Well, so I consider myself a mini entrepreneur. It's made a great difference, especially since I joined the hair shipment family. As I mentioned in my testimony to you, Chase, I think you're an inspiration, you're a good teacher, and I've definitely learned how to be a better salesman from your trainings. And it's allowing me to grow and make as much money as I choose to make. And I know, I've been with you guys almost 2 years. I'm just scratching the surface right now. And I'm going to take it to the next level. So it's been good.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Great opportunity.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm trying to, oh, there we go. There go Brother Davis right there. All right, Joe, go ahead and unmute yourself. Joe Davis, unmute yourself. You should have permission to do it. So, Brother Joe Davis, the question that
Can you hear me, sir?
What's your favorite part about being an entrepreneur in the hair business?
All right. Can you hear me, Chase?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good, good. All right. Well, my favorite part about being in the hair business is I knew nothing about the hair business to get started. Knew nothing about the hair business to get started, but Pastor Harlan did share with me this information, and it took me a few times to take a look at it. And I was kind of, because I was very busy, but when I took a look at it, I was like, wait a minute, 80% of the business is Black women. And I know a whole lot of women. I meet a whole lot of people. I love the network. And so I realized that, hey, I could sell hair across the nation. Not just by myself, but with people that I know, and I could set up franchises across this nation. And they're here, and I can get a piece of that pie. That's what excited me to see that, hey, if I had 100 people across this nation buying hair for their own business, making their own money, and I get a piece of that pie, I could be a six-figure earner in this industry. So I seen it right away, and just like David Hickman said, the trainings are great. I spent the whole day watching videos. And there's so many videos out there, and I was excited about this company from day one. And, you know, anybody I see who's in the hair business, they're going to hear about hairshipment.com because Joe Davis is going to have at least 100 franchises across the nation that's selling hair.
Got it. Appreciate
you that. You got that, Chase? That's my story. I'm sticking to
it. Beautiful. Dr. Rosie, I'm going to
back to you, Chase. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Back to you, brother.
Thank you. Dr. Milliken, I want to pose this question to you. Let's talk about, because I know this question was made for you. Let's talk about money. All right. Share your journey of making money in the hair industry and making money with hair shipment. What has your journey and experience been like?
It's been really nice, you know, just today, it was really nice. You know, I was the winner of the contest last month. So Hey, when I got that $1,000, I added me a new computer. I mean, I just started stimulating the economy. You know, in other words, I got a stimulus check, but it was based on my own work. So I'm so excited. People just looking at me go, Doc, why are you so excited about hair business? I'm excited about money. I mean, who can't get excited about money? You know, some people think that it's a sin to have money, but I can show you sin when I don't have money. I'm just saying. So I love any age, anywhere. And I like the fact that I can work with people all over the United States. That's exciting to me when I can call my cousins and my sisters in other states and say, you can be a part of my business and not having to go to the post office or call you, not having to ship the product. Man, do you all realize what you just did for our community? My hats off to you. I'm so excited.
Thank you, Dr. Milliken. I appreciate that. This question is for Miss Doris Mosley, and I'm sorry, I've called her Mama Mosley so much. So this question is for Miss Mosley. All right, I want to pose this question to you. For someone who's on the fence about starting a business in the hair industry per se, what advice would you give them? What would you say to them if they were kind of like, it sounds good, but I don't know about hair and I don't know, and kind of wishy-washy, especially in today's market. So what would you tell that person?
Well, first of all, I would, I've been asked this question, and people do this all the time. Doris, have you made any money? That's their first question to me. And I say to them quickly, no, I haven't made a dime, but I have earned some money, because money is made in Washington, D.C. at the Mint. So you earn money on your own efforts. So if you don't do something, you don't get nothing. So if you're sitting on the fence of decision, that's what I call it. You're sitting on the fence of decision. What are you waiting on? Well, they say, well, you know what? I don't have that much time. Well, if you don't have that much time, how much money do you have? They don't have, they broke. So you got to have some time if you broke. Then they'll say, well, let me think about it. What you don't think about? Well, what is there to think about? You're going to earn money if you apply yourself. So I tell them, give it a chance. Don't sit there without thinking about it, wondering what's going to happen next. Get in the game. Les Brown is a very good friend of mine, and he said, Doris, you just do it. And if it's not good for you, if it's not right, or you're not going in the right direction, turn around and go in another direction. But at least do it. Like Nike say, just do it. This is an opportunity that has been given to us like no other opportunity ever. I mean, your computer go off, your phone go off, and look at it. You got money. What? I got money. I had to call Chase. Chase, what is happening? I keep getting these little ding. I got money. And he had to explain it to me, because you're making money while you sleep. That's the kind of money you want to make. You want to make it, earn it. Some people still don't understand earning, so I have to say make and then go back and say earn. But if you don't get out there and put some effort behind it, you're not going to earn money. So stop waiting. You guys, if you're on here tonight for the first time, or if you've never heard about hairshipment.com, please don't wait. My grandmother always said, weight broke down the wagon, and it will break you down if you continue to wait. So let's get busy. Let's make it happen. I was just telling my friend who's here from Atlanta, she's in the room with me, so she's excited, she can hear us. There was a client of mine, you guys, and this is no story. This is before I started selling hair. $800 worth of hair. And I was worth of hair. And my fee for applying it was $250. So that's $850 she had invested. And I call it investment.
Wait, Mama Mosley.
She had invested.
Mama Mosley, you froze for a second. Can you repeat that? How much did she pay for the hair?
She paid $600 hair.
$600.
I wasn't selling hair at the time. So I called that an investment. She had invested $600 in the hair, and it's $250 for application. That was my part, okay? And then she started telling me the story of her and sleeping on the floor on a mattress. And I'm saying to myself, you got $850 here. You could have bought a bedroom set. But she chose, like AC said, they come into the hospital going to have a baby, had to send the hair. People will get what they want, not necessarily what they need. She needed a bedroom set, but she wanted that hair, and she invested $850. So you guys, if you're out there, you don't need customers. They already exist. All you need to do is redirect them to you. They exist, and they're spending it like it is water. So don't wait any longer. Get off the fence of decision, get on board, and watch what happens. Life can be changed.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm going to mute everybody out at this point. AC, I'm going to unmute you so that we can continue with the rest. I want to say this before we move into the end of this presentation and then take a few questions. When you look at where we are right now as a community, and everyone is yelling Black Lives Matter, and it's been marches and rioting and all that. Let me give you all some reality. Marching is not going to change anything. They marched over 60, 70 years ago. Let me tell you what, you want to change some things? You really want to see some change in your community? Get into ownership. Start owning. See, the power is in ownership, because when you own, you don't have to ask anybody for anything. I want you all to receive that message. Let me say that one more time. The power is in owning. All right? That's where you can now come together and pool your resources and your money together and do whatever it is you want to do. All right? So the days of us asking and begging, no, we're not asking with hair shipment. We're not begging anybody. We're making it happen, and we're taking the power back. We want to share this power with you. Okay? That's what Black Lives Matter should be about. You can yell and scream and hee-haw until the wolves join you with the moon. It ain't gonna change nothing. Real change is in the ownership.
Nothing.
Okay? You want to change something? Own something. Share it with other people. Let them own as well. Let me explain something to you guys. I don't know if you know how many Black women it is in this world, but it's impossible for this industry to be saturated. Impossible. All right? It's literally impossible. All right? So it's no such thing as, it's too many people, competition. Stop making excuses for yourself and make it happen. So with that being said, I'm going to move to the second part, or the ending of this presentation. And I want to just share something with you guys. Let me ask you this. You all should be able to see my screen at this point, correct? AC, if you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. AC, can you see my screen? All right, good, good. Let me ask you all this question. How many of you all feel like this or have felt like this young man? Raise your hand and give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna put both my fists in the air because I felt like him many a days. All right? Mortgage, kids, bills, no money. The question is, what are you gonna do different this time about it? What are you going to do different? Please understand, there is no going back to normal. It isn't. The world has changed forever. There's two things that's going to happen from here. Either you're going to evolve or you're going to get lost in the shuffle. I hate to put it that way, but it's just the truth. I'm a straight shooter, just like AC. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Go to Walmart, go to Myers, go to Sam's Club. What do you see? Automation. You can self-checkout. You can check out on the app. People losing their jobs. Do you all know Dunkin' Donuts closed over 800 stores last month and 1,800 people got laid off? Just like with the snap of a finger, 1,800 people woke up without a job. Think about that. I just want you to think about that, all right? So let's talk about, before I get into how to get started with us, I saw a question in regards to the training and what do we do and how do we do it. So let me quickly break that down. As I said before in the beginning, we want you to be in business for yourself, not by yourself. And you heard David and Joe talk about the training courses. So let me explain to you what we do here at Hair Shipment. We're literally going to hold your hand from A to Z. All you have to do is follow the process. Hear me when I say this. Follow the process. Now, if you want to remix it and do it your way and then it don't work, hey, that's on you. But if you follow the process, you will be successful. Well, why can I say that with so much confidence? Because we already did this with a test group that's making $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 a month selling hair. For those of you that don't know, when you go to you see those broke down beauty supply stores in a quote unquote hood, listen, they're not making $5,000 a month. Most of them are making $200,000, $300,000 a month. AC and I sit on this side of the table now. We know how much they're getting that hair for. They're raising the price by 600-700%. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you? They're raising the price by 700%. We don't have to go that route anymore. So what we do is once you join our team, and I love the word team because it really is a family. We have live trainings, usually weekly or bi-weekly, and we have training courses that you can take at any time on any device. And you can retake them as much as you want to. Literally, we have a guide step by step of what you need to do and how to do it. So you're not in business alone. Dr. Milliken has her trainings that she does as well. This is a very tight-knit, oriented company. So hear me when I tell you, you're not going to be in business for yourself, but you will, by yourself, but you will be in business for yourself. All right, so the training modules, like David said, and Joe David said, trust me when I tell you, they are life-changing. All right, so with that being said, let me talk about how to get started. So this is a membership-based company. All right, so you just cannot come to Hair Shipment and get all the trainings and a wholesale priced hair and be in a contest and all that. No, you have to actually be a member. So think Sam's Club, think Costco, okay? The retail price for the membership is $500. Before you start throwing a hissy fit, just listen. All right. So the investment is $500. Let's talk about what you're going to get. As I just said, you're going to get online training courses. Work with us one-on-one. You're going to get access to our private Facebook group. You're going to get access to exclusive discounts that nobody else, the public, cannot get. And you're going to have the chance to earn 3 different incomes with us. So you heard Mama Mosley talk about, man, I just got a ding saying I made some money. I don't even know what happened, right? You just heard Mayor Milliken say she just got a $1,000 bonus today because she won a contest. Guys, we do things that no other company on earth do. So let me talk about the 3 different incomes very quickly. Income number 1, pay attention to this. Income number 1, you buy hair wholesale, you resell it retail. All right. So you buy some hair for $30, you sell it for $90, you make a $60 profit. That's going to be your biggest money maker. The second way that you can earn an income, because this is going to naturally happen. When you begin making money, you're going to have friends say, how did you start a hair? How can I start a hair business too? Right? So what you can do is build a team. So let me explain this concept. So if you have people that want to start a hair business as well, you can introduce them to Hair Shipment. and they will be on your team. What that means is every single time they purchase hair, the profit that's made on that order, 20% of the profit is going to go to you. So this is what I like to call an indirect passive income that you don't even have to work for. You're not even present when it comes in. Let me say that again. We know income number one is you buy hair wholesale, you resell it retail to your own clients. You can help others start their hair businesses as well, right? And every single time they purchase hair to sell to their clients, we're going to give you 20% of the profit on that order. So now that's 2 incomes. Income number 3, we actually give you bonuses for ordering hair and building teams. That's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I ran this idea past AC, he really didn't like it. He's like, man, you're giving away too much money. All right. So let me say that again. We're going to give you bonuses for doing the things in business that you should be doing anyway that's going to make you money. So that's what Mama Mosley and Mayor Milliken were talking about. Not only are they making money selling hair, they're getting bonus money and passive income from their teams. That's 3 different incomes that they have coming in from one business. This is how we take over this industry. We can do it together as a powerhouse. Okay? Let's go to the next slide. So remember, I said the investment was $500, right? Now, that's just the membership. Now, if you want to order our tester package, because we get this a lot. Oh, well, I want to test out the hair first and see how it feels. Does it make me feel, a certain way? Do it make me look sexy? So on and so forth. Sure, no problem. We have a tester package, all right? You can get our tester package, which you're going to get our 10A straight hair, 1 bundle of 14, 16, and 18-inch hair for $143. For any of you all that know anything about hair, a 16-inch bundle costs $143. So you're going to get 3 bundles for $143. And this comes with a 14-day warranty. All right? Go to the next slide. Today's deal, remember I said the membership is $500. For those of you that are ready to take that jump and have faith in yourself, roll the dice on you, bet on yourself, you're going to save $400, and the membership is a one-time payment of $99. So let me make this very clear. This is not monthly. This is not yearly. For a one-time investment of $99, you can start your hair business today. All right. And if you also want to order the tester package, instead of paying $143, you will pay $99. Both comes with a 14-day warranty. Let me explain what that means. You get started tonight. You have 14 days to look at everything. And on the 14th day, you somehow come to the conclusion that it's not going to work for me. Hey, no problem. We will gladly refund your money. So this is virtually risk-free for you. There is nothing that you can lose. And you're going to save $400, but that's only for tonight. So I want to pose this idea to you. If all we did was finally give you a business that could be profitable, would it be worth it? If all we did was help put money in your pocket every single month, because you have women that wear hair, women that wear hair, you have your friends, your family members, church members, co-workers, people you went to school with. If all we did was help put money in your pocket every month, would it be worth it? If all we did was reduce the stress of not having enough money, would it be worth it? If the answer is yes, then you need to join the team. All right. So with that being said, this is the link to get started. All right. And we are going to quickly go over any questions that you may have. Again, if you are ready to join our mastermind team, myself, David, AC, all right, Joe Davis, Dr. Milliken, Mama Mosley, let us help you. Let us train you. Let us show you how to do it. You do not have to figure this out by yourself. You do not. All right. This is the link that you need to go to, hairshipment.com/go. All right. So with that being said, if you all have any questions, please put them in the chat box, and I will try to answer as many questions as I can. So with that being said, again, if you have some questions, please put them in the chat. I do see one. All right, so the question is, I attended the AC Green Show info sessions pre-COVID at the Pullman Center, but I wasn't prepared financially to commit. What type of training is offered online, marketing materials, social media scripts? Are there weekly training calls? So I kind of just went over that, but just to recap, yes, we have marketing tools. We have all that stuff. All that is already taken care of. All you have to do is trust the process. Oh, and by the way, we just added something new this week. We're going to also build your website for you. All right. And that is with all the products uploaded, all the images uploaded, the pricing. We're going to show you how to price the hair. Okay. Now that comes with, that is also a separate investment, but we have an interest-free payment plan that you could actually institute for up to 20 months. All right. So we're talking about less than $45 a month for you to get your website done, and you can make money everywhere. Everywhere. Also, please understand, we can ship hair to all over the world. So you're not just locked into the United States. But if you have a website, you can sell hair anywhere. All right. Angela asked a question, are you required to build a team? No. You're not required to. It's highly recommended. You're leaving a lot of money on the table if you don't. Okay. But is it required? No, it's not required to build a team. All right. Next question. Does the $500 include the membership and the hair package? So remember, it's $99 tonight if you get started tonight. Okay. So let me go over the investment again. The $99 is going to get you access to the wholesale price hair, our online courses, everything that we offer. Okay, you're going to get access to our live trainings, access to our private Facebook group where you can post questions. It's really like a support community. All right, that's what the $99 is going to get you access to. Now, if you want the tester package as well, that is an additional $99. So basically that would be $198. So you'll get your membership and you're going to get your hair for $198. Okay. So you have the option between two. Do you want the membership for $99 or do you want the membership and the tester package for $198? You have the option to choose either one. Okay. Any other questions? No more questions? Okay, that's a great question, Harold. Is there a training class for opening a beauty supply store? So we have some amazing news. I'm not even sure how we forgot to go over this, AC. So we're actually are in a position to now help you open beauty supply stores all over the country, which is unheard of. And it's a particular way that we have to do it. But the point is that if you want to open a beauty supply store, we can get it done. A beauty supply store is a game changer. On average, a beauty supply store profits roughly about between $300,000 to $500,000 a year. Some in great locations make over $2 million. All right. The reason why you don't see a lot of Black-owned beauty supply stores is because of the Korean Alliance. The Korean Alliance, basically, they all work together. So they don't compete against one another. And if you come, because naturally, if you have a beauty supply store, where you're going to put it? In a Black neighborhood, right? Well, now that you're infringing on their territory, what they'll now do is they'll come shop at your store, figure out who your manufacturer is. They'll contact the manufacturer and say, listen, do you want to lose one store? Or do you want to lose 250 stores? Don't sell them any more products. Boom. Black-owned beauty supply store is out of business, and nobody knows what happened. So as of today, there are over 9,000 Korean beauty supply stores. There are less than 200 Black-owned beauty supply stores in the country. We're going to change that. Okay? All right. So again, quickly, the membership, which is not $99 just for tonight, okay? That is going to get you access to the wholesale priced hair. So you can buy the hair at the member price. That's going to get you access to the training courses, which are going to show you how to build your business. That will also get you access to be able to access the money in the bonus pool, where when you order hair, you get bonuses. That'll get you access to the live trainings, the private Facebook group, the one-on-one time. Everything that we offer comes with that membership. Okay. Joanne asks, is the training easy for everyone? I created the training, so I really can't answer that question, but I think you heard Joe Davis and David Hickman tell you how powerful the training was for them. All right. Again, all you have to do, and I know this is hard for some of you, trust the process. Trust the process. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just trust the process. If you can do that, you will be successful. In fact, we're actually going to show, the first training that you're going to take is to show you how to recoup your investment in 48 hours. Okay. So, yes, Cherie, I'm not really sure when you started in the program, but what we're doing now is totally different. All right. Everything is online. The mastermind team is moving. You can take the training courses. You can take the training courses on any device, whether it's your iPhone, iPad, computer. You can take them at any time. And they're all video. So it's very easy to follow. All right. Dova, I didn't see your question. What was your question? Can you retype it, please? Oh, I do see it. Okay. Make sure that you go to this website. All right. And in fact, I'm going to show you what it looks like so you can actually see. I'm going to also put it in the chat as well for those of you that are ready to get started. All right, and while that's loading, let me look at the rest of you all's questions, and then we will wrap up for tonight. All right. Shanta Stewart says she's in. Well, welcome to the team. All right, welcome to the team. All right. Let me put this in the chat. Yes, the deadline, AMG iPhone is, the deadline is tonight, okay? After tonight, you obviously can still join. It's just not gonna be at the major discount, okay? So link to get started. Titus, the training starts when you're ready. The moment you become a member, you can access everything, so you don't have to wait for anything. All right. It just keeps getting better. By the way, we actually have a payment program where you can split your payments interest free. Okay. So what does that mean? For those of you that want to get started tonight, if you want to split that $99 into two $50 payments over 2 months, you can do that. The same with the $198 membership. You can use the payment plan when you purchase hair as well. So we have literally pulled out all the stops that we can and to make sure that this business is as friendly as possible for you to make profit. Okay. To Dorva, you will come down to the bottom and you will select your option. All right. Again, mastermind team with the tester package, that's $198. Mastermind team with the no hair included, just the membership, that's $99. And you would just click whichever option that you want. All right. So I put the link in the chat again, which is hairshipment.com/go. hairshipment.com/go. Will there be a replay of this meeting? Yes, and that will be emailed to everyone as well. Okay. Again, this is not a network marketing company. This is not multi-level marketing. All right. So this is you starting your own business. It's very simple. This is you starting your own business. All right. And again, it's not required for you to build a team. The reason that even exists is because last year, 2019, there were, sometimes we have this crab in a barrel mentality. And let me explain what I mean. So last year, there were people making good money. And their friends were asking them, hey, I mean, man, I could use some extra money too. How can I start my hair business? And most of the answers were, no, you can't start your hair business. You have to buy your hair from me. So it was the keep away game, which we typically do in our community. We play keep away, right? No, you can't have what I have. Just get your hair from me. And I thought that was just crazy, right? Considering it's money to be made for everybody. We're talking about over 20 million women in this country that wear hair extensions, right? And so, all right, I had to get creative to say, how can I take away that crab in a barrel mentality where I can encourage us to share the opportunity instead of taking it away from each other? Because that's crazy. So that's where the team concept came from. All right, that's where that concept came from, so that we can stop the keep away. And I'm not going to tell anybody how to make money. Just buy your hair from me so I can make all the money. That's not how Hair Shipment rolls. You heard AC in the beginning. When the Chinese manufacturers contacted AC, they had no interest in what it is that we're doing. They wanted AC to build beauty supply stores all across Chicago and Indiana and Wisconsin and make him rich. And I applaud AC for not taking the bait and doing that, because he could have easily. He has over 1.8 million listeners. I don't think marketing is a problem for him, but he didn't do that. Instead, he took this route so that we all can share in the profit. All right. Again, to AMG iPhone, if you go to this link, hairshipment.com/go, you come to the bottom of the page, you will see both options. All right. In fact, as soon as you land on the page, you will see right here, yes, sign me up now. You click that button, it will take you to the bottom of the page to select the option that you want. All right. Any other questions before we wrap up tonight? Okay, James Russell. James Russell says he's driving, but he's in. He's ready to go. James, welcome to the team. All right. So with that being said, again, guys, thank you all for showing up tonight. This has been amazing. I want to thank the panel for coming. I want to thank Mr. AC Green for coming. And listen, for those of you that are ready to take this thing by the horns and make this profit, we got you. We got your back. All right. Trust me when I tell you, we did not pay any of these panelists to come up here and make up a bunch of BS. All right. You can tell by the way Mayor Milliken talks, she is a straight shooter. All right. Hell, Dr. Milliken, she has critiqued me and made me better, which has made Hair Shipment better. If we're being honest, Right? So, so with that being said, I'm gonna let AC wrap up, and then we're gonna end the call. Go ahead, AC.
I just wanted to say it. I see some of the calls. Someone said about marketing, and Chase can speak to that. And then you're going to be Chase. You have we're going to be sending out emails too about all those aspects, marketing and all of that. But what I did want to say to everybody is we have something that we have to do, and we have to show each other. We are in an ownership society now. Everything you knew before is pretty much over. What generally happens is that we catch the caboose of the train. Actually, we don't catch the caboose. We catch the wind of the caboose. And so we always miss. We are in an ownership society. So even if you don't have a business that takes care of all of your income, you have to have a business. And you have to train and teach other people that you know to have a business. Even if they set up a spot in their living room so they get the tax write-offs and everything else. I don't know if anybody has been in business for any time, but I'm telling you right now, if you had a business over the last 1 or 2 years and you were putting money in a business bank account, when that PPP came around, you got some money. If you didn't have a business, an incorporated business, you didn't. We have to be in business, even if it's just a business we make some money with. We have to be in business. And this is lucrative because it's something that we can put our hands on our own people. Madam C.J. Walker, in the 1800s, became the first Black female millionaire. She had a business where she let others make money, like we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
She was tempted, if you ever read the story, to go and take the money directly from the merchandisers who were trying to make her really rich to take her product. But her people convinced her, no, we needed to make money as a collective. And that's how I think. It does not matter how great we become as individuals. It's what we can do as a collective and then make each other great. I say all the time, we can complain about Donald Trump all we want. But as a people, we have become so into ourselves and we have neglected the collective. So in that way, we have become narcissistic. And should a narcissistic country have a narcissistic president? So we have to become non-narcissistic. We have to see our value in each other again. And until we see our value in each other, you all, we're never going to be what we need to be. We need each other. We need to be connected to each other. We need to make sure that we are doing what we need to do for each other. So we're not so dependent on what everybody else does. What political party is going to take care of us? We need to take care of us. And like Chase said earlier, marching will show your interest in understanding, but marching is not going to speak to capitalism. What speaks to capitalism is their respect for you because there is a value on you. When there is no value on you, they sit on the neck of your people and kill them in broad daylight. When there's no value on you, they'll shoot you 7 times when they would not even touch somebody with a gun pointing their face if they saw value in that person. We're not going to change that we're in capitalism. And capitalism dictates that there has to be a value on every person and everything. If there is not a value on you, they will not value you. Look at the Chinese communities in America. Look at the Indian communities in America. If you don't have value on you, if you don't represent value, don't expect to be valued. And I say this, there are a lot of businesses we can do, and many of you all already do other businesses, but I'll say to you this, there are very few, if any, businesses where we control the lion's share of the business, only we've been consuming it and not profiting from it. So this is more than the hair to me, it's more than even the money to me. What this is to me is I'm 59 years old. I have functioned in Chicago, where I can function with Minister Louis Farrakhan for years, for Reverend Jesse Jackson for years. I live in Chicago, where I've been in the belly of politics for years. And I've heard us complain about the same things since I was a teenager. And it's like a cycle. It comes back around. We don't have enough. We get somebody in office. We don't have enough. We get somebody in office. We don't have enough. I'm tired of it. I don't want to live and leave this earth with us being more of the tail than the head, like when I was a teenager. And now that I have position in Chicago, and I can do something, which is why I decided not to die as a gazillionaire having 100 hair stores. When I die, I want all y'all to be rich too. Or what was my living gonna be worth? Nothing. We are no greater than what we can do for each other, you all. We cannot be an island unto ourselves. We cannot think like that. That's over. Those days are over. Let the Trumps and the Biden figure that out. What we gonna figure out is how to be together with each other, pool our resources, our money, and go do great things for our families. Let's not always take care of somebody else's house. It's good to take care of other people's houses, but you can't take care of nobody's house any greater than you can take care of your own house. Let's take care of our own house. And I love y'all too.
And I'll end the meeting with this. As AC said, look at AC, look at me. AC has absolutely no hair. I have a little. So that lets you know we do not love hair. We are not in love with hair. What we love is what hair can do for our people. Do you understand? I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't care if it was peanut.
And if it does something for our people, it's going to do something for us.
That's right. All right. So with that being said, with that being said, thank you all for coming out. Those of you that are ready to get started, go to hairshipment.com/go and let's get this profit. Have a good night, you all.